Okay, and I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now. About to play against a friend of mine. They wanted to do Dark Magician versus my Dark Magician versus their Blue Eyes deck. So let's have a go at this, and then I've got a little experimental, shall we say, Yugi deck. 55 cards. It's a lot of cards since the normal is just 40. But right now it's just my regular Dark Magician deck. So that's not a bad thing. Start out with this. No, I don't want to use that until my opponent's turn. Let's see. Right now I'm kind of thinking probably one of these. That'll probably be more useful. Let's throw this out. Grab another one of those. And not gonna matter. What do I want? Oh no! Wait. Yeah. Darn it. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that kind of threw off my strategy a little bit, but that's okay. What I wanted to do... I was gonna put my Mahad back on top of my deck. So that kind of messed up my plan. Wait a second. I don't think this is his Blue Eyes deck. He said he was gonna do Blue Eyes, but that's Zombie World. Right? Yeah. Okay, no, he's playing zombies. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna play his Blue Eyes deck. I'm a little disappointed now. I wanted to see his Blue Eyes deck. Yeah, so a friend of mine from work, and he wanted to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! So we're gonna play a few rounds, and we're gonna see how that goes. Let's see. Well, actually, you know what? Do this first. Let's go ahead and... Actually, that's probably gonna mess that up though, too. Yeah. Although I could use that. Let's just go ahead and see what that gets me. If that's helpful at all. Okay, unfortunately that's all I can do right now. Let's play another one of those. I wish I'd played that first now, because that actually would have helped me out a lot. Let's do that, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I could still do that, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait, because I want to get my Chaos Ritual Monster card. I want to draw that on my next turn. So let's just go ahead and attack and see what his face down is. Oh, hey, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I actually think that fits nicely into a zombie deck. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, that's definitely a pain. But if I can special summon a Dark Magician, then I can banish it with Magical Circle. I know that's Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Oh, okay. He didn't do what I thought he was gonna do. So what's he reviving then? That's interesting. Oh, so I'm assuming he's gonna Synchro Summon. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he's gonna Synchro Summon. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Red Eyes Zombie, Necro Dragon. It's not bad. I think I might have to get one of those. We've got something else up his sleeve. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord, I think it was. During your opponent's turn, you can target one zombie monster in the graveyard. Special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one monster. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, this is gonna hurt, that's for sure. So I'm gonna need something. The way this is looking right now, this might be a short duel. Yeah, this is going to be a real short duel if I don't get something good on my next turn. I have to think about this. Let's see. I know that's Scrap Iron Scarecrow. And that's only a problem when I go to attack. And Field Spell. That's not too bad. When another zombie is destroyed by battle, special summon a zombie. During your opponent's turn, target one zombie monster in the graveyard, special summon it. And I know what he does. He's my card. Okay. Although I could use that... No. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. As long as he doesn't negate anything I do from something in his hand. See, I need that. I need these. I don't have to keep that. I could actually give that up. That actually might be more useful. So I need that on the field. I only need one of these. Let me send that back to the deck. I'm in a tight spot. I get rid of Scrap Iron Scarecrow. No. That cleans up the field. Okay, that about evened things up. I'm in pretty good shape now. Let's see what he draws, what he can do next. Okay. Oh, okay. I win. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, he had me into a corner, but I managed to come back out. Just want to check up with my buddy. Just checking in with my buddy, letting him know that I'm... Oh, shoot. Darn it. Wait. I did not mean to leave the room. Shoot. Okay, there we go. I didn't mean to leave the room. Just wanted to change decks. This will be my, It's 55 cards. It's a lot of cards, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I guess we'll see. See how it actually turns out. It's very Yugi-ish. I'll say that. I don't know if he's ready. I'm just going to click Begin Duel and see if he accepts. I don't know if he's ready for to go right into the next round or not. But yeah, so he did kind of have me in some trouble there. It was close. Fortunately, I had everything I needed to turn things back around. Yeah, if it hadn't been for Master of Chaos, because that's what really saved me, was being able to banish all his monsters. Now, if he'd had anything to negate that, or its summon, or just stop me from getting any of the cards I needed into my hand, it would have been different. So here, this is not a good way to start out. I got I have nothing but spells and traps. So that's bad. That's very bad. It's gonna end my turn. Not a good opening hand. Again, 55 cards, so there's a good chance that you'll get a bad opening hand, and I did. In fact, even if I draw something, I'll have to draw something really good. I'll have to draw something really good, if I want to make any use of this. If I draw the right card, there's a lot I can do. Okay, so he's going right back into his zombie deck. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I forgot about that card, Card Trader. Once per turn during your standby phase, shuffle one card from your hand into the deck and then draw a card. That's not bad. I like that, actually. Okay, so he's off to a good start. He's got a good opening hand. He's off to a good start. Okay, this is gonna be really short. Oh boy. You know, I made it 55 cards because I couldn't decide what to take out. I couldn't decide what... There's so many cards that Yugi has that I like. And I tried to fill it in too with cards that I thought would help. Like, I've got a lot of monsters that need tributes. So Tribute Burial can help that, because instead of having to have monsters on the field, I can banish monsters from each of the graveyard. Magical Dimension obviously is one of his cards. I have Timaeus. Secrets of Dark Magic, I don't think that's one of his, but it's something that helps. Piercing the Darkness helps, and Magician's Combination. I don't know if he actually ever played that. So I may do this deck again as it is. I feel like I'm going to probably lose this round. Yeah, I think I may lose this round right away. depending on what he fusion summons, this might be over very, very fast. I may do a second round of this deck just the way it is, because obviously it's a very bad opening hand, but it doesn't necessarily mean the next round will be like the same. Could be a little better. After that, I may very well take some cards out, which probably would be a good idea. You know, there's a lot of Yugi cards in this deck. A lot from the most recent movie, Dark Side of the Dimensions. So I had some really great ideas for, you know, fusion summoning Gaia the Dragon Champ, Dragon Master Knight. You know, so I got a bunch of that stuff thrown in. Let's see. Unfortunately, none of these are going to work very well with... The only thing I can do... Once per turn, if this card is targeted for an attack, you can special summon a level 5 or lower spellcaster type monster from your hand, then change the attack target to it. And if you do, the attacking monster attack becomes half its current attack. So the only thing I can do is summon her, and then when he attacks, I can change... No. Yeah, so I can summon her, and then when he goes to attack, I can special summon another level 5 or lower spellcaster type monster from my hand, change the attack target to that one, and then that monster's attack becomes half. So all I can do is summon that and hope and see that it accomplishes something. It's got to be a level 5 or lower. See, it said a level 5 or lower spellcaster type monster. Oh, from my hand, not from my deck. Shoot, I don't even have any. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I thought it was from the deck. I was like, oh, I could get another Magician Girl out, and that might help me turn it around, but then I read it again, and I'm like, oh no, wait, that's from hand. So... That's from hand. So... So I'm going to give it another shot with that deck the way it is. If it still doesn't work, I might tweak it a little bit real quick, just take a bunch of cards out, and then we'll try again. But I'm definitely not living up to the title of my deck, the King of Games. I'm definitely not living up to that title, so... yeah, I'm just going to begin Duel. Now, my Dark Magician deck is very focused on Dark Magician specifically. As you would have seen from if you watched the first round. It's just 40 cards in the main deck. It's very focused on Dark Magician, and it's pretty effective. I'll go first. I'll go first again. It didn't work out too well for me last time, but I'll go first again. My Dark Magician deck is very effective. That's probably my best deck. Ouch. My only hope would be to draw another monster and use Polymerization with King of the Swamp. That's my only hope right now on the next turn. That might help me do something. I put shift in because of the Magician Girls. That way, if he attacks a different one from the one I want him to, I could shift the attack to one of my others and get their effects. Magician's Combination, obviously. Dark Burning Magic, obviously. This was actually to help me get Dragon Master Knight out, among other things. But once again, I'm going to have to just end my turn. Oh, man. I should have stuck with my Dark Magician deck, but the Dark Magician deck, it's really effective, and I mean, I could have kept playing that, and I probably could have just kept beating him with it, but I wouldn't say I'm a highly competitive person. I don't like to win all the time. I like to have fun. I like to have fun more than anything else. Yes, I like to have fun more than anything else. Okay, now I gotta really hope I draw a monster. Pray for me. Huh. I don't think that's gonna help me. Because I don't think there's anything there that... I don't think there's anything there that, would actually be able to work that with. No. Yeah, no, definitely not. Alright. And again, if you watched my first duel, when I used just my Dark Magician deck, performs much better. But again, this deck, and if I could get the Yugi type monsters, but that's the thing, I'm not drawing my monsters, I'm drawing spells and traps. I'm not drawing my monster cards. And the monsters are very, very Yugi. At least from Dark Side of the Dimensions. I guess it's a blend of Yami and Yugi. It's a blend, well, I should say the Pharaoh. It's a blend of the Pharaoh and Yugi. Because I like a lot of both their cards. But since their two spirits shared his one body, I don't see any harm using cards from that either of them would have used. And again, I threw in a bunch of other cards to help try to help. But unfortunately, yeah, this is not going well. Now there is a... actually, no, that wouldn't, I forgot, I left out the fusion monster. I guess means I thought he was going to use his Blue Eyes deck. Yeah, he's live on Twitch TV. He's live on Twitch TV. I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. He's on Twitch TV. He was inviting me to, I mean, I could join up on my phone, but at the same time, then I would be able to see what was in... Well, he's got nothing in his hand at the moment. But I wouldn't want to know what he has. Yeah, I wouldn't want to know what he has. I do have Change of Heart, but I can't attack with the swords. Now, if I could get Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, I could destroy all his cards. If by some miracle I'm able to get them both on the field, but I'd be surprised if I pull that off right now. But if I do, that would be a big help. Unless he has something to prevent it. He could. I like Card Trader. I might have to put that in my Exodia deck. That's not bad. I forgot all about that card. Okay. Well, here's something. Here's something. So it's a zombie, it's dark. Well, right now, probably the least helpful card is probably going to be Shift. So... yeah, the least helpful card is probably going to be Shift. So I'll drop that. Now again, unless he's got something... Actually, I was just thinking about that. There is something I could do with that. Well, I special summoned Apprentice Illusion Magician. There's a couple things I can do. I can use Polymerization, and I can fuse my Dark Magician with my Apprentice Illusion Magician. And I can use that to make the Dark Magicians. But it'd be equal attack power to his monster. Although, I could do that using King of the Swamp. Let's see if he's got anything to negate this with. Alright, so I can tribute them, get my Dark Magician out. I can set that, although it's really just to have something set. To kind of bluff. I can't attack, but I can use Polymerization and fuse my Dark Magician with my King of the Swamp. So I can still do Dark Magicians, or I can do Dark Paladins. I'm gonna go ahead and do Dark Magicians. So the same end result, I got the Dark Magicians out, but I was able to get rid of his big gun Synchro Zombie. I thought about using... I can't attack because of swords. I thought about using Dark Paladin because with his effect... Actually, I wish I should have set that, because if he destroys this, I would be able to special summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, and then I could have flipped that up and destroyed all his cards. So if he doesn't... If he destroys Dark Magicians on this turn, No, there's no point using that. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Oh. Yeah. Well, let's just see what happens. Actually, no, I might want to activate that just to get the extra card. Yeah, I should have set that. Let me go ahead and activate that just so it's activated. Plus it'll let me draw a card. Oh, this is iffy. See, now's the time I wish I'd set this. All he's got left on the field is this at the moment, so I can't destroy my Dark Magician Girl. Can he do anything else? Not at the moment. Alright, even things up again. At least for life points. And he's got no field, no cards in his hand. Let's see what he draws. Dark Magician of Chaos. All right. Started out kind of rough. Started out kind of rough again. Didn't have a very good opening hand, but once again I managed to draw the cards I needed to turn it around. So that was good. Ask him if he wants to do his Blue Eyes deck. I'm asking him if he wants to do his Blue Eyes deck, because I was hoping to see that. Let's see what he says if he answers. Oh wait, he left the room. Oh, he might be changing decks then. Okay. Yeah, no, he's still in the room. He's still in the room. Yeah, so he's probably changed because you have to exit from when you're enter a table, you can't change decks. If you want to change your deck, you have to leave the table basically, and then you can. If I leave the table and I select my deck, I'd be able to access change decks. But right now, while I'm at the table, I can't change my deck. I can't edit it either. I'd have to leave the table to edit it too. I can check it, but I can't edit or change it while I'm at the table. I kind of want to keep it the way it is because I'd love to use some of the other Yugi type cards that I put in it. You know, I'd love to get off Dragon Master Knight, or what else? What else did I say? Oh, the guy of the Dragon Champion. I've got that in here too. And then I've got a lot of the Magician Girls. I think I have all of them? I think. So I was kind of hoping to do something like what Yugi did in the movie with Kaiba, where, you know, his dragon attacks the one Magician Girl, he summons another, and then summons Dark Magician Girl, and his dragon starts out with 4,000 attack, but its attack gets cut in half twice, bringing it all the way down to 1,000 attack points. And Dark Magician Girl is able to destroy it. I'd love to do something like that. Oh, okay, I think he's done. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna find out. I think he's done. Alright, well, let's see. So he used his Dragon Zombie deck. He used his zombie deck all 3 duels. I beat it the first time with my Dark Magician deck. And I beat it again just now with my Dark Magician / Pharaoh / Yugi deck. But I lost the second, I think I just lost the second round. Because, yeah, it was just a really bad hand. It was just a really bad hand. So I think he's done. So, because he said that he was off for now. So I'm pretty sure he meant that he wasn't gonna play again. If he still wants to play, he can always send me another room invite, and we can jump back in. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna leave the room. I'm gonna go into the casual duel room and just play some other players with the same deck, just to try it out some more. So I'm gonna leave the table, and I'm gonna go into casual match. I could go into just standard ranked duels, but I want to say that just about every player you face in this, just about every player plays pretty competitively because they want to rank up. So you do run into the occasional deck that maybe they're testing it out. you know, maybe it's just something that they feel is pretty good and they want to try it out in ranked to see how it does. I don't feel like my little King of Games deck is going to do that well, because I think it's far off from being true to its name. So, so let's just go in casual, and I'm going to see if I can get an opponent in here. I'll switch off my Exodia deck. Matter of fact, real quick, let me just go into this, because Card Trader was a good idea. Card Trader was a good idea. I saw him playing that in his zombie deck, and I like that. So I want to just, before I forget about it, I want to get that before I forget about it. Probably help if I put the E in it. Oh, wow. I mean, technically it's a backwards E, but still not quite right. Okay. Let's see. So maybe I'll take out, because I'm keeping these and I'm keeping those. For now, I'm just going to take this out, because when you've only got Exodia pieces in your hand, or when you only have one, well, I want to say one card. But if you've only got one other card besides Exodia pieces in your hand, or if your opponent only has one or no cards, you can't even activate it. Both players have to have at least 2 cards in their hand to use this. So maybe I'll take that out, and let's throw a Card Trader in. And then I need to generate it because I don't actually have it in my collection. So I'm going to generate that card. It's going to use 30 points for the normal rarity, which is okay. And so now I've got it actually in my collection and in my deck. So, matter of fact, maybe I'll do my Exodia deck first. Let's see. Yeah, so at least I won 2 out of 3. That was good. I was really worried that that little Yugi deck I made was going to be... I worried that was just going to be awful because I put so many cards in it. And it's not focused enough on any one particular theme. But, again, there's just so many Yugi cards that I like. I really kind of wanted to just, like, run a bunch, I guess. Yeah. So... it got a little carried away with the deck size. I just couldn't stop. I kept just like, oh, I want to add this, I want to add that, I want to add this, I want to add that, and then I'm like, 55 cards. Huh. And I could easily thin that down if I took out, you know, like, the stuff for Guy the Dragon Champ, Dragon Master Knight. If I take those out, that'll take out a bunch of cards. I could focus it more just on spellcasters, but then it kind of loses that, well, it's a Yugi deck. I mean, it's still got a lot in it that's not Yugi, but it's got a lot that is. So, that's a work in progress. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Exodia deck for a little bit. Actually, I'd also thought about playing the God cards in that Yugi deck. I'm gonna go second. Because I definitely need 6 cards in this deck. Yeah, I definitely need 6 in this deck. Yeah, I was thinking about playing Final Fantasy 16 tonight too. I'm on YouTube right now. I was thinking about going on Twitch and doing Final Fantasy 16, but maybe I'll just stay on here and keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! See, I can't banish 10 cards from the top of my deck because I might banish pieces of Exodia without realizing it. Because they banish face down, so I can't use that one. I have Pot of Extravagance. And at the start of my main phase 1, I can banish 3 or 6 random face down cards from my extra deck. And then I draw 1 for every 3 cards banished. So I might just put the call out. Yeah, I might just stay on this. I might just stay on this and just keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I could always play Final Fantasy 16 again tomorrow after work. I'm enjoying it so far. I like Final Fantasy 16 so far. There are some aspects that it's like, not amazing, but there's a lot I do like so far, and I'm definitely going to keep playing it. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I think. So I can't stay up too late anyway. Because I have to be at work at 4:30 in the morning, so... And I'm already... 7:45. Then again, how much longer am I gonna be streaming anyway? Isn't it great? You get opponents that they take so much time doing their turn that, you know, you can just talk, you can just think about, you know, I probably could have gone and had a sandwich. During all of this. I could have probably made myself a sandwich and I could at least gone and got some chips, you know, for how long my opponent's first turn is taking. And you get a lot of players who, yeah, their turns just drag forever. And I guess I'm more old school. I mean, sometimes my turns can drag a little too with my Dark Magician deck, if I've got the cards to do a lot. But still, I don't drag like this. You know, where it's just summoning, and nothing against it. I'm not saying anything against it. You know, every player's different. Every player likes what they like, and some people just like to summon like 50 special summons in a single turn. Wait, they might be done. It might be about to be my turn. Yeah, I like that field they're using. I like that field that they have. That's cool. I like how their field is already kind of broken up, and you can see like the rainbowy grid underneath of it. I could really use a Raigeki right about now. He just destroyed his own monster. Oh, hey, it's my turn. Well, good thing I didn't go for that sandwich. Alright. Well, let's see what I can do. I guess I'm just a little more old school, I guess. I'm a little more old school. and then hand traps. I'm not big on hand traps. Again, I get it, because if they... Again, a lot of players are really competitive, and I think the logic is, well, if I don't play the hand traps, someone else is going to play them on me. So, it's... The one hand is, it's kind of like an eye for an eye. You know, and a lot of players do play hand traps. You don't see me too often, if ever, with a hand trap. Sometimes I use Max C, only because that lets me draw more cards, but it doesn't... Like, I'm not preventing my opponent from doing anything. And that's the thing, I don't really like the hand traps that just kind of, like, where you just negate everything your opponent does. So, now this might help me when he activates one of his effects. And let's go ahead and throw that down. And just for some deck thinning, throw that down. Okay. So just in case he blows up my monster, I can still flip up Wabaku. And if he goes to activate his monster's effect, I can counter it. Although I don't know if I want to, because... Yeah, I don't even think I would want to, because, well... I would want to keep this. That's tough to say. Too late now. No. Definitely don't want to negate my own monster's effect. Yeah, it's just the game is just different. I'm old school. The game is just different from how it used to be. It's evolved. I do think it's more diverse in the different deck types you'll face. That was one of the old school problems of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was it wasn't very diverse in what you could play at a tournament. The game has definitely improved in terms of diversity, and being able to special summon 50 times in a turn, you know, that's helped a lot of deck types. If it wasn't for that, a lot of them wouldn't even be playable. So there is a positive benefit to all that. So again, that's why, you know, not to sound like I don't like it or have a problem with it. Just to say, it's just not my style, though. I'm just more old school. Fortunately, there isn't too much I can do. I think I might just end my turn, and then I'll probably use Wabaku to defend on the next turn. Maybe I'll go ahead and throw this down. I was hoping to get another piece or two maybe before... Yeah, I'll see if I can get another piece or two before... Because once I use its effect and I get a piece to my hand, my opponent's going to know what I'm going for. but I don't have a lot in the way of stall at the moment. I could use Waboku now and stall for another turn. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Okay, so now he's using his effect. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna discard my Battle Fader. Okay. That could be useful. But then I'd be leaving myself open. So I'll have to see what he does, though. Yeah, and to be fair, a lot of times I can do a lot in my Dark Magician deck, but it's still very limited in what I can do compared to like what you saw earlier a deck like this doing. It's still very limited by comparison. I'm debating if I want to flip this up now and just clear the field. And I can get another piece of Exodia. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't destroy that. Oh, shoot. I probably should have read that. Oh, yeah, it can't be destroyed by card effects. Oops. Yeah, I probably should have read that before I did that. Yeah, I probably should have read that before I did that. My bad. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, no, wait. It just shuffles into my deck, right? Okay, it just shuffles to my deck. Let's put it to the graveyard. Although, to be fair, this is looking pretty pretty bad. Yeah, I messed up. I didn't read this card. I was like, oh, hey, I can clear the field. No, that didn't work. So that was my D. Okay, that will save me a turn. Triple Tactics Talent. If your opponent's activated a monster effect during the main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, take control of one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Look at your opponent's hand, choose one card from it to shuffle into the deck. Oh, I like that. Triple Tactics Talent. That's not bad. I like that. If your opponent has activated a monster effect, draw 2 cards. That I would love to draw 2 cards right now. Hey, get another Exodia piece and another way to defend myself. That'd be nice. Yeah, this deck has a lot of cards to stall. Okay. I like that card too, actually. Actually, I like a lot of cards they have in their deck. That's a classic. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna stall again. You know what I forgot to put in this deck? Trap monsters. Yeah, I forgot to put trap monsters. Although I don't know how much they would really help. Uh-oh. Banish one sword soul. And target one other effect monster on the field, negate its effects. I do like that Rivalry of Warlords. That's a classic. I thought about using that in a couple of my decks. See, the problem is, it's great when your opponent is running a deck that uses a variety of monsters. Like, my deck right now is using a nice variety of different monsters. But, like his deck, for example, all he has is one type of monster. And I don't know if he's even used anything else this whole time. Ooh. That's pretty good. And he does have a really good deck. Oh. Well, this is my last hope. This is my last hope, probably. What was I saying before? It would actually really suck right now to draw another piece of Exodia, because I definitely would have to give up, because I couldn't do anything. I wouldn't be able to do anything. But yeah, so like his deck, it's all one monster. So, let's say it was the other way around, and let's say I was using Rivalry of Warlords right now against his deck, which is all one monster. Well, it wouldn't do me any good because he's only using one type of monster in the first place. And a lot of players, you'll see, a lot of players only use one type of monster. And again, that goes back to the whole, they've made it so there's a lot of decks now that you can run one type of monster. Come on, heart of the cards. Well, it depends on what I draw with this. If I draw another Battle Fader, that would probably save me a turn. So it really depends on what I draw. I think the only thing that would save me right now is if I draw another Battle Fader. I've got a 1 in 12 chance of drawing it. Wait. Okay, there we go. Although I don't know if it would still let me... Nah, it doesn't matter. Didn't get it anyway. But at that point, since you already declared an attack, I don't know if it would even let me activate its effect from my hand. But that was that one. If I draw in Battle Fader... Battle Fader is when an opponent's monster declares, a direct attack, I can special summon it and end the battle phase immediately. So that would have stopped the attack and ended the battle phase, and it would have saved me for a turn. I'm going to use the Exodia deck again. So that would have saved me for another turn. But since you already declared an attack, and I was activating Reckless Greed essentially in chain of the attack, after I drew the 2 cards, I don't know if in that situation, if it would still let me activate Battle Fader at that point, or if just because if the chain was ending and the next thing to happen would be me getting hit by the attack. So I don't know if in that case if it would have let me play it. Now if it had, then yeah, that would have probably bought me another turn. Okay, that's not so bad. I'll use Max C because, again, that'll let me draw cards if my opponent special summons. Like, if I'd had a Max C to play last turn, well, against the last opponent, when he special summoned like 50 times in one turn, I'd have drawn like my whole deck. And I probably would have got Exodia on the first turn thanks to my opponent. That would have been awesome. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh no, I forgot. Oops. I forgot that if you don't do anything for a period of time, it automatically makes you forfeit. I forgot about that. So, I basically just forfeit the duel. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, that's alright. That was my D. I'll go second. Oh, hey, that's not bad. 2 pieces right off the bat. That's not bad. That's a nice way to start out, actually. Although I wish I had a Max C in my hand. As you talk about old school, Exodia, Marsh McCarran, Petting the Dark Clown, and Threatening Roar. That's why I'm using this deck in casual play. Okay. I gotta say, at the moment, I like this deck. Okay. Throw that down. Throw down a face down. And... let's use Pettin. Throw down a face down and call it a turn. Get your game on. Let's rev it up. Yeah. I like everything up to 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. After that, I kind of lost interest in the animes. I was big on the game up to Synchro Summoning. Pendulum Summoning never really interested me. Never got into Pendulums. Xyz Summoning, Link Summoning, I like that. I like Link and Xyz. But I do tend to play... I'm more casual. I'm not competitive. I'm more casual. I'll play, you know, something... To me, this is like a fun Exodia deck. You know, to me, this is fun. I know there's some players that'll play an Exodia deck and try to get it, you know, like a speed deck and get it right away. Which, I mean, to be fair, with Exodia that does make more sense. See if he's got something to negate that with. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that wasn't what I was expecting. I thought if anything they would just negate it. Problem with this, I have to discard a card, and I don't really want to discard any of this stuff. So I think I'll hold on to Wrath, because even if I set it, I can't play it. I can't discard these. I did not put anything in this deck to get them back out of the graveyard. So... it would be a bad thing if I put them in the graveyard. But yeah, I like my decks are, it's like my 55 card Yugi deck. Yugi / Pharaoh / Spellcasters. I got a little carried away. I'm gonna switch to that after this one, I think. I'll do that some more. Hey, I beat my friend with it. I beat him one out of 2 rounds with it. So that one won 50% of the time. Let me see, what does this do? I'm gonna see if he lets me get this off. Now this deck I like. You know, it's not doing anything really crazy. This is probably the kind of deck I'd probably play. At least so far it seems like it. You know? Oh, there's another Petin. Kind of debating. I might hold on to Petin, set Wrath, and then if I want to use Wrath, I can discard Petin. Because I still have Marsh McCarran for defense. So I'm going to go ahead and set Divine Wrath. I actually meant to set it... I don't know what happened. I meant to set it over here. Thought I pressed right. Oh well. Yeah, so this fun little Exodia deck, fun to me. My pure, well, don't want to say pure, but just focused Dark Magician deck is, that's the closest thing I have to a competitive deck. But I don't throw in all the branded, or, like, the branded fusions, I don't throw in all that stuff. I don't do anything fancy with it. It's really just Dark Magician. That's how I play a lot of my decks. Yeah, I try to leave out the hand traps. I try to leave out all the crazy constant summoning techniques. I try to just fill my deck with cards that are themed and fun to play. But that's me. So let's see. What does this do? You target 2 ninja monsters. Change it. This card's in attack position. Target 2 ninja monsters. So I don't want to special summon those. So. And I can't use Pen's effect because he misses the timing. That's the downside of Pen. Marsh McCarran! I love Dark Side of Dimensions, and Yugi starts out by summoning Marsh McCarran against Kaiba. I love that. That was so much fun. Oh! I didn't put these in my Yugi deck. I forgot to put them in that deck. Oh gosh, I can't believe I forgot to use them. Oh, there's Card Trader. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out Card Trader. I can't use it this turn, but we'll see what I pull during my next standby phase. If I get something that's not Exodia, and it's not something that I feel would be really beneficial, I can shuffle it into my deck and draw a new card. But for now, I'm going to end my turn. So yeah, I do think this is a useful card. I forgot about this though. Just a nice way to... I could throw this into my Yugi deck too, actually. This wouldn't be a bad thing to have in the Yugi deck. Because then if I have one of those cluttered hands, I should say, I could, shuffle at least one each turn back into my deck and draw a new card. That would work with Mahad, too. If he's in my opening hand, I could shuffle him in my deck and draw him out. If I was lucky enough to redraw him. That'd be a way to get that back into my deck. I thought about putting Exodia in, but... Ooh, that can direct attack. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. When a monster is special summoned your opponent's field, if you control a ninja monster, have the current attack of that monster. It's not bad. Well, I don't think Max C is going to be that useful to me. Because he doesn't seem to be doing a lot of special summoning. So let's activate that. And let's send that back to the deck and draw something new. Okay, that's useful. Yeah, I miss duels like this where it's just kind of a long drawn out back and forth. Just nostalgic, I guess. A lot of cards were more like a one-for-one. Okay, that's helpful. So I'm not going to use Card Trader this turn. No, I don't want to use it. I just said no. Let's use Pot of Extravagance. The Pot of Extravagance. Yeah, I don't even use what's in my extra deck. It's literally just there to banish for the effects of Pot of Extravagance. Okay, that's not bad. Battle Fader and Reckless Greed. Nice. Hmm. Now, the thing about Reckless Greed is you draw 2 cards and skip your next 2 draw phases. The best time to use it is, at the very least, after you draw. Oh dear, that is bothersome. That is bothersome. Can't have the attack of a monster that has no attack. Take that. Yeah, this deck isn't going to be attacking. This deck is all about stalling. Sucks is I got 2 monster zones I can't use. Yeah, that sucks. I got 2 monster zones I can't use. So that definitely is a problem. So what I might do is, I'll get my draw phase. Okay, so I got another piece of Exodia. So that's 3. Oh wow, my opponent quit on me. I'm surprised they quit. I'm surprised they surrendered. Honestly, they were probably in a better position than me. I had 3 pieces of Exodia, yeah, but you know, if I'd played Reckless Greed, I would have drawn 2 more cards. Don't think it's very likely I would have drawn the other 2 pieces, maybe 1. But I would have to skip my next 2 draw phases. Although, if I kept both cards in my hand during my standby phases, Card Trader would have given me the option of shuffling cards from my hand back into my deck. If I really had to, as a last resort, I could have shuffled a piece of Exodia back into my deck and drawn another card to maybe try and stall. You know, at least until the effect of Reckless Greed wore off. Still, I'm surprised that they quit. Alright, so that was my Exodia deck. My fun deck. So obviously I've got Exodia, and I got Battle Faders. And when your opponent's monster declares direct attack, special summon this card from your hand, then end the battle phase. If this card, Marsh McCarran, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon up to 2 other Marsh McCarran from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. So, it's pretty easy just to keep recycling them, as long as your opponent doesn't banish them or negate them. But as long as they just keep destroying them, you know, once per turn, I can just keep recycling them, even from the graveyard. Max C, obviously, during either player's turn, send this card from your hand to the graveyard. During that turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, draw a card. So if I played it during an opponent's, like, their first turn, and they do a lot of special summoning, yeah, I could draw a ton of my deck out. And potentially my whole deck. And draw at least all pieces of Exodia. Thanks to that. Although that's never happened. Sangan, when it's sent to the graveyard, I can add a monster with 15 or less attack from my deck to my hand. But I can't activate cards or the effects of cards with its name for the rest of the turn. I can only use its effect of Sangan once per turn. So, 3 Petons for some deck thinning. 2 Emissaries of the Afterlife. When they're sent from the field to the graveyard, each player can add a level 3 or lower normal monster from their deck to their hand. It's not too... I don't think I've ever had my opponent add a card because very few players run normal monsters anymore. Most monsters people run are effect monsters, unless we're running a normal monster deck. So it's not too often you see level 3 or lower normal monsters. Power of Duality, execute the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, and then shuffle the rest back into the deck. Only one can be activated per turn. You can't special summon during the turn you activate this card. But during my turn, I don't usually special summon with this deck. I usually just set, if I even set a monster. Pot of Extravagance, at the start of your main phase, banish 3 or 6 random face-down cards from your extra deck, face down. Draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. For the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you can't draw any cards by card effects. Card Trader. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can shuffle 1 card from your hand into the deck, draw 1 card. Wabaku. Great for stalling. You take no battle damage this turn. Your monsters can't be destroyed by battle this turn. So it keeps you and your monsters alive. Hopefully. Torrential Tribute. When a monster or monsters are summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. Reckless Greed. Draw 2 cards, skip your next 2 draw phases. Really the best way to use these is to activate them together. At least hopefully 2 of them. Or, let's say I activate this during my turn, and I draw at least 1 more of them. If I set it, as long as I activate the second one before my next draw phase, I'll still only have to skip the next 2. So, they don't stack, so it's not, 2, then 4, then 6 draw phases. It's just 2 more draw phases from activation. So if I activate this, and I draw these, and I set them, on my opponent's turn, flip them up, then I'll gain 6 cards, and still only have to skip 2 draw phases. But that's rare. Unless you're lucky enough to have maybe this set for a while, and then you grab the others. Threatening Roar. Opponent cannot declare an attack this turn. Solemn Judgment. A monster would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, pay half your LP, negate the summoner activation if you do destroy that card. And Divine Wrath. When a monster effect is activated, discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do destroy that monster. I don't like using hand traps because they're pretty much a no-cost negation. These have a cost. Solemn Judgment, you pay half your life points. Divine Wrath, you have to discard a card. So, it's not to say I don't like negation at all. I'm just not big on the free hand traps. Now, to be fair, you are discarding, so I guess technically that is a cost. Yeah, you are. So, yeah, actually. So I'm kind of wrong about that, aren't I? Okay, fair enough. And then my extra deck, a nice variety of fusion monsters, none of which I'll ever use with this deck. They're just there to be discarded, well, to be banished face down, so that I can draw more cards using these. 15 extra deck cards, and if I banish 6, 6, and 3, that would use all 15. So I can, with these, I can draw up to 2, 4, 5 cards altogether by using up these. So that's what my little fun Exodia deck looks like right now. But I'm going to go ahead and change decks. I'm going to use my wannabe Yugi deck. So I've selected the deck. Marsh McCarran is one of my favorite cards, but I don't know where to fit it in at. 55 cards. I never go above 40. So this was just, I made this in a hurry and couldn't decide what to take out. I'm going to keep everything the way it is. Because everything else, other than Dark Magician, I think everything else is just one copy of a card. I think I only have one copy of every card, with the exception of Dark Magician, which has 3 copies. But everything else is one copy. Yeah, I'll keep it the way it is. So let's see how this does. I'll play it for maybe a couple rounds. Play it for a couple rounds and then I'll probably stop. Let's go second. Yeah, let's go second because all the times I went first with this deck, I had bad opening hands, so I could use that 6th card. Yeah, I definitely could use it. Okay, that was weird. Let's try that again. It's probably a sign, like, don't play this deck, you're gonna lose. I don't mind. I used to go to tournaments, real life tournaments. I haven't in a long time, but I used to go. And I used to take a lot of fusion monster decks, and never got very far. Never got very far. But I always had fun. I guess because for me, I always looked at it as, well, it's just a card game. It is just a card game. Okay. So I go second and I finally get like a half-decent opening hand. Like, I can use this if I get something, a monster, I can use that. Well, a monster I have to tribute for. And once we both have a monster in the graveyard. Let's see, once per turn, tribute a Magician Girl. Again, once per turn, this card is targeted for attack, special summon. Special summon one spellcaster from your hand, but its effects, if any, are negated. So, yeah, these are really best, I think, in their own deck, or a deck that's focused on, at least on spellcasters. It's kind of a shame. I wish for the, when targeted by an attack, instead of special summoning from hand, it would have been a lot better, I think, if they'd made a special summon from deck. They probably thought that would be a little too overpowered. Well... What the... What? Okay. Huh. I'm not even going to count that one, because they probably had a bad hand. They probably had a bad opening hand. So I would like to assume what their deck was. Yeah, if I was going to play ranked duels, I would use my regular Dark Magician deck. It's much better for ranked duels. I would actually win. Oh, that's interesting. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and throw out Lemon Magician Girl. Let's have some fun. Let's see if my opponent is willing to attack. And let's see where that takes us. We'll probably just destroy it, but let's see what happens. Because, I mean, honestly, why would you attack it? Because the whole point is to target it for an attack. I can special summon a spellcaster from my hand. So, you know, it's one of those things like you probably shouldn't attack it. Yeah, I had a feeling they were probably running a Blue Eyes deck, you know, because their pet, their mate is a Blue Eyes, their icon is a Blue Eyes, and their deck protector is a Chaos Max Blue Eyes. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Maybe I should try this card out. Send any number of other cards from their hand and or field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monsters your opponent controls. Until the end of this turn, their attack is halved, also their effects are negated. It's not bad. Debating on what I want to do here. Nice one. Got a little salt and judgment there. Okay. Blue eyes, white dragon. Oh, I forgot about that. Shoot. I messed up there. Okay, that's fair. I messed up. I completely forgot that you could banish that and protect it. Yeah, I did. Oops. Yeah, that was my B. It's like... whoops. I messed up. That might have cost me the duel. I'm thinking, what the heck was that guy thinking? I was not paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, see, I should have destroyed his tuner monsters. Oh, actually, that might not have worked either. No, because I was Dragon type too, so actually it wouldn't have worked. He probably would have protected it either way. Yeah. It's not looking too good at the moment. Yeah, it's not looking too good at the moment. I really kind of messed up there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they might have me this round. I think they might have me. Yeah. You know, figured that's what he would do. Oh, plus I don't have anything to discard. Yeah, I don't have anything to discard. Yeah. Nah, he's got me beat. You know what, though? I like this guy's deck. This was fun. I wouldn't mind dueling him again. I want to take down his, basically his, ID number. Oh yeah, I can just end the duel. I'll still be able to get it. Yeah, he got me beat. My thought was, if I could have survived one more turn, I could have probably used Super Polymerization, and I needed a card to discard, but I could have, actually a couple of things I could have done, but I could have used it to fuse my Dark Magician with one of his dragons to make my Amulet Dragon, or another Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I probably would have made Amulet Dragon, but I needed a card to discard. And I don't know if it would have worked anyway because of the other monster's effect to prevent targeting. I'm not sure if that would be considered targeting, though. So I might not be able to use it anyway. But let me take down, because I wouldn't mind dueling them again. I might even go to add them, because that was a good deck. So I might try to add them as a friend and duel them again. In fact, let's try that right now. Let's see. Because I wouldn't mind dueling them again. So when I add somebody, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to friend, and and I want to add somebody. I'm going to look up their ID. Oh, I guess I don't put the dashes in. This is actually the first time I think I've put someone's ID in. Aha! Yeah, I like that. Casual, relaxed play. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that's just a replay. I thought that might be to send him a duel request. Now let me see. So let's have a follow somebody. Okay, so I think I need him to follow me back before I can friend duel him. So I'll have to see, I think, if he follows me back. Yeah, I think I need him to follow me back, but let me see. Yes, I need him. Yeah, I need him to add me back. We'll see if he does. Oh wait, did he want to duel again? Yeah, now if that other player accepts, basically, if he follows me as well, and then I can challenge him to a friend duel. I might use my I guess I'd say the more serious, more competitive type Dark Magician deck. That would definitely have a better chance of winning. That one didn't do bad. If I'd had... I mean, I did mess up with Magical Dimension. I did mess up with that. That was a waste. Although I don't know if it would have changed anything. Because even if I'd waited... Yeah, I don't think it would have changed anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything that would have made a difference. Oh well. Yeah, 'cause I like that Blue Eyes deck. I wouldn't mind having another shot. Oh, let's see. I'm not gonna stay up that much later, actually. Yeah, so I got work again in the morning. So I'll probably stop. I might do one more. Let's do one more casual match. And, let's do one more. And see if we have any better luck. Ooh, Dark Magician player. Let's go second again. I seem to get really bad hands when I go first. Magical hats! Magic cylinder. Curse of Dragon. And Lemon Magician Girl. Elemental Hero Prisma isn't a Yugi card, but it helps. That's interesting. I'm curious if he's actually running a Dark Magician deck. He's got a Dark Magician main and Dark Magician icon. I might want to save this, because what I could do right now is I could use Prisma, use his effect, and basically change his name. Then I could probably fuse my Curse of Dragon with Prisma under a different name, and fusion summon a fusion monster. But maybe let's just play it safe. Throw out Magic Cylinder, and for now let's just start with that, because I don't have a spellcaster in my hand, and I could use magical hats to protect Lemon Magician Girl, but if they still pick her as the attack target, then, you know, just kind of go to waste. So I'm just going to go ahead and play Cylinders and end my turn. And I feel like they're probably a Dark Magician player. I have a feeling. Ooh, the head of Exodia. Ooh. Dude, I wish I was playing my Exodia deck. I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit. This is only 1,000. Huh. I feel like... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Can't activate any spell cards. Well, if I summon a spellcaster, I can. But I can't attack, so... One must run a field. Send one. You return that target to the hand. This card is sent from a spell. Debating on what to do. Just gonna end my turn again. Very interesting. Okay. Negate the effect of your opponent's first spell card or effect that resolves each turn. Is it just spell card or spell effect, or does that include traps too? Unaffected. Well then, well, let's just activate and see what happens. Yeah. So I didn't think that was going to work because he's unaffected by the card effects, but... well, had to at least try. See, what sucks is... yeah. So I feel like even if I play a monster, he's just gonna bounce it back to my hand. That's actually good. Kinda got me thinking I've been going about my Exodia deck the wrong way. What's going on? Okay. I was like, what's happening here? Debating on how I might be able to use this. It's iffy. Well, I wouldn't be able to activate the spell card though with that. The only option would be this. Lemon Magician Girl. Well, let's see what he does. He's just gonna bounce it back to my hand. Yeah. That's what I figured he was gonna do. Yeah. Oh well. Nothing I can do. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna try and add them too. That was actually really good. Kind of got me thinking I've been going about Exodia the wrong way. Okay, well let's take a look and see real quick. Quick play. Still though, that was a good deck. That's the kind of quick play deck I like. It gave me some ideas. See if he adds me back. Challenge him to a rematch. See, I'm trying to think if well, let's see. Yeah, that one definitely shut me down, though. That was good. Gave me some ideas. I might just redo my Exodia deck in a different way. I hope one of them adds me back at least. Because I feel like the one player definitely likes Blue Eyes, the other one likes Dark Magician. Definitely players that I enjoy playing against. Yeah, what I thought about doing, because one thing, if it hadn't been for Secret Village of the Spellcasters, another option would have been Prisma, and I could have used Super Polymerization, and I could have fused Prisma under Dark Magician's name with his... Actually, no, because it's unaffected by my card effects. So that wouldn't have worked. I don't know, actually. I don't know if there's anything I could have done. No, I might have been completely stuck. Well, the only thing I can do right now is summon Dark Magician. Well, I'll wait. Because I would hate to summon him and not have anything to use him with. Actually, no, I take that back. There is something I could do. We could put him on the field. You know what? On second thought. Surprised they didn't flip anything up on me. Okay. Because I was thinking, if he flips something up on my Dark Magician to take it out, I can flip up Illusion Magic, and I can tribute him and add the other two copies of him from my deck to my hand. And then I could use Secrets of Dark Magic to fuse them and make the Dark Magicians. Oh no! Well, that sucked. He's playing Kaijus. Damn. Dang it. Ooh. Well, that hurts. Really shut me down. I can't even use Illusion Magic now. Oh, that kind of stunk, because that actually wasn't a bad way to start out. I had Dark Magician, Illusion Magic, and Magic Cylinders. It was all pretty decent, honestly. definitely not looking good. I had better draw something really good. On heart of the cards. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on, again with the kaijus? Well, it wasn't a kaiju at least. Yeah, their deck was a lot of interesting. I am not living up to the title of my deck at all. King of Games. I don't think so. Oh, I really should probably stop, but... Oh, one more! Ah, one more. One more. See, and again, I had a plan, but they foiled it. I had a plan, but they foiled it. Wouldn't have mattered though, because even if I had fusion summoned the Dark Magicians, they just would have oh, that kind of sucks. What to do? I'm kind of thinking I could use this and put a Dark Magician on top of my deck. And then I could set this. I could put that on top of my deck, draw it, and special summon it. Yeah, actually, I think I'll do that. If it lets me. They don't negate it. It's not going to do me any good one way or the other. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Dark Magician deck. Wish I was playing my Dark Magician deck now. Dark Magician. Fair enough. Well, let's wait. I'm surprised that they didn't special summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. That's odd. Why didn't they special summon? That's very strange, unless... Doesn't make any sense. Unless they got something else in mind. They must have a plan. Because normally when Dark Magicians gets destroyed, you can special summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. Interesting. Slifer, the Sky Dragon! That's actually a pretty impressive combination. I like that one. Definitely gonna be helping him out. Oh yeah. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I wasn't special summoning. It's not bad. But how does that help me? I don't think it does. Well, let's use that and see what I get. Well, that might help. Guess I should... No, I didn't have that in my hand before, did I? I'd rather keep this, that, maybe that. Which I might want to keep that. Could work. Oh, I forgot I had that. It's not gonna work, is it? I actually probably should have done it the other way. Oh. Wait. I messed that up. I messed that up. Yes, that's where I messed up at. It might not have mattered anyway. Ooh. Is there anything I can do here? No, I don't know what I would need for this. Excursionals and throw a trap from your deck. Maybe I would. Maybe. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Shoot. I forgot about Slifer's effect. Oh wow, I should have left her in attack position. That kind of sucks. Well, I know what he's going for. Yeah. He's gonna special summon Dark Magician and probably banish my Eternal Soul. Yeah. He'll banish my Eternal Soul, and then that'll take out my Dark Magician girl, and that'll be it for me. I could summon Dark Magician, but it's really not going to do me any good. It's really not going to do me any good. Because I'm sure he's probably going to summon Dark Magician, and then he's going to banish Eternal Soul. That's what I would do. Because then that'll clear my field. We could do that. Huh. Not much choice. Not all I can do. Oh wait, what's he trying to do? Target one monster on the field. we can't go after Dark Magician. He's protected. So maybe he wants Dark Magician Girl. Wait a sec, I didn't add that card to my deck? Huh. I thought I put it in the deck. Shoot. That's annoying. I messed up, so I forgot about Slifer's effect again. Yeah, I wasn't gonna win that, I don't think. I don't think I had any way out of that. I was really trying to think about it, but... Oh well. I had a card that I thought would have helped. That was in the deck. Why didn't bonds between teacher and student let me grab it? Because I summoned Dark Magician Girl. Why didn't it let me set that from my deck? Weird. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know, I'm at a loss. But I gotta go. I got work in the morning. So, for everybody that came to the stream tonight, thank you for coming. As always, I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed the show, and hey, I hope you'll be back for more. I don't know. Tomorrow I might stream Final Fantasy 16 on Twitch TV, or I might stream this again. We'll see. Either way, thanks again. Hope to see you again, and have a good night.